Okay, Owen, I was watching your two at-bats yesterday, and as we look at the end, you can see in both that you're getting kind of an around action as you hit the ball. Again, seeing that around action. And so as I was going back and watching everything here, I really like a lot of stuff that you are doing. Let me bring this into a little better spot there. Okay. So I think you do a good job of getting some back hip load. I really like how you're getting length. And then as we watch, the lower half clearly gets going before your upper half gets going. There's a little bit of a hip slide as your heel gets into the ground, but I'm also willing to chalk that up partially to just millennium is hard to work off of. But the bottom line is I watch the white, you're definitely starting to get some lower half leading the way. That's good. You can see that over here as well, right? Well, just watching your belt line, see how you're getting your lower half rotation first. But we are setting ourselves up to really come around the ball as we've got a huge space in between our top hand and our back shoulder, right? Our general rule of thumb is about a fist away. And you could see on some of the samples that I put up of where guys slot up, because you can see the huge gap that you have between your top hand and back shoulder, and see how your hands are behind your back shoulder. And you can see here how your hands are behind your back shoulder. Hands are here, back shoulders here. Hands are here, back shoulders here. It's just a little bit of a connection breakdown. You can see in the major league samples of how when those guys hit that top hand, they're sliding right out through here, whereas you're creating that space and your hands are behind your back shoulder there, which gives us an around type of action at the very end. So something that we can talk about in person. I would probably give you a connection ball to try to help you feel a little bit more connected as far as like just getting your hands in tighter towards your back shoulder, and then feeling as we come out that we're going to come out, so we're going to engage our lower half, and then our hands are going to ride straight out there as opposed to creating all of the space between our top hand and our back shoulder. When you look at the major league samples, you'll see how their hands are much more connected to their shoulder. You can pause some of them in that spot right there and see how as they come out, they're not creating that separation between their hands and back shoulder. Their hands are staying much more connected to their back shoulder. You're just getting that little bit of a casting out type of action there. Again, right there. Right there. See how our hands have gotten really far away from our back shoulder. So I can't bring them up, the major leaguers on this iPad, but you'll see in that sample how those guys, that top hand stays right up against their back shoulder, and as they rotate, they don't get that action there where they get their hands starting to come around like you've got right there.